Shut up and sit down.
Welcome to In My Arrogant Opinion. This is a video playlist from West Harris where our ideas, thoughts, reviews, and unsolicited opinions about daytime soaps and other shows are shared. Of course, this is all for entertainment purposes. We've been watching daytime and primetime soaps since the 1900s, so you can trust us. Mr. Meltdown, our jaw-dropping twist in Port Charles on General Hospital this week? Don't worry, grab a snack because we're here to spill all the drama from June 9th to 13th. Monday, June 9, the battle lines are drawn. The week began with tension thick enough to cut with a scalpel. The custody hearing for Wiley and Amelia took center stage, transforming the courtroom into a battlefield. Michael and Willow, once united, now found themselves on opposite sides, each fighting for what they believed was best for their children. Diane, ever the legal lioness, went to bat for Michael, while Drew and Willow presented a united front, determined to paint Michael as an absentee father. Meanwhile, Lucky Spencer, Port Charles's perennial wanderer, made the rounds for his goodbyes. His conversation with Laura was laced with the kind of bittersweet wisdom only soap matriarchs can deliver. Elizabeth and Lucky's exchange was a masterclass in unresolved longing. Their love story, it seems, is destined to remain unfinished for now. At the Metro Court pool, Gio comforts an understandably shaken Christina. After all, it seems like just yesterday, at 8 months pregnant, she tripped over a bag and fell through an upper floor window into the very pool. Instead of leaving Christina, forever making bad decisions and never taking accountability or the time to properly heal, turns this trauma into her latest revenge idea against Ava. She finds a receptive, if slightly bemused audience in Cody. The seeds of a new alliance, or perhaps a future disaster, were quietly sown. Tuesday, June 10th's episode saw the courtroom drama reach fever pitch as Willow took the stand. Under Diane's relentless cross-examination, Willow's doubts about Michael's priorities as a father spilled out, sending shockwaves through the court. The classic soap trope of truth on the stand was alive and well, and I was here for all of it. Lucky handed Isaiah the deed to the Spencer family lake house, a heartfelt gesture that tied up old debts and gave Isaiah a new beginning. Now, in my arrogant opinion, it would be hilarious if, when Lucky makes his obligatory return in a few years, Isaiah is living with Liz, married at the lake house. In real life on the show, though, Elizabeth, still reeling from her conversation with Lucky, confided in Lucas about her decision to turn down his proposal. I say kudos to Liz. While Lucky may be Luke, Liz is not interested in being his Laura. Lucky marries her. That wanderlust gets too itchy, and he's gone for adventure, only to return months or years later. Nope. Liz was like, I live in the real world with kids, college tuition, and a job that pays my mortgage. Portia, meanwhile, was a storm of frustration, her marriage on the rocks and her future uncertain. The emotional fallout was palpable, setting the stage for more turmoil to come, and I say she deserves it, only because she did not loop Curtis in. The irony of her teaming up with Nina, who is friends with Curtis, who knows Nina and Drew's secret. I love General Hospital. Wednesday, June 11th, brought us Lucky's official departure. At the airport, Elizabeth caught up with him for a final tearful goodbye. Their love, so often thwarted by timing and circumstance, was acknowledged with a lingering kiss and, I am assuming, a special pass from TSA. How she got past security, huh? Anywho, Lucky and Aiden set off for Amsterdam. Curtis, meanwhile, was playing with fire, enlisting Felicia's help to track down adult intimacy professional Jacinda. Y'all, I really do not know what I can or cannot say on YouTube these days. Curtis hopes to use her testimony to protect Portia and bring down Drew. Jordan, ever the voice of reason, warned him that his risky moves could cost him everything. A classic good intentions, bad consequences setup. In this episode, Drew confessed to Nina that he'd manipulated Wiley to strengthen Willow's custody case, justifying his actions as necessary for the children's well-being. Drew's moral compass seemed to be spinning. He is my favorite love-to-hate character at the moment, right along with Leslie Dana Thomas on Beyond the Gates. And in a move that screamed desperation, Michael revealed to his family that he was prepared to flee the country with Wiley and Amelia if he lost custody. The stakes had never been higher. It was giving me old-school Sonny fleeing to his island vibes. You all remember those episodes when Sonny used to take the kids and the wife of the day to the island for protection? Yes, You all know I think Michael is going to take over Sonny's business. The tension reached a boiling point on Thursday, June 12, as Natalia met Sonny in secret to confess her DUI arrest. But the real bombshell came while they sat in a nice red leather interior car in the GH parking lot, and she revealed that ADA Turner wanted evidence against Sonny, and she was being pressured to cooperate. In my arrogant opinion, I smell a quick wedding between Natalia and Sonny so that she does not have to testify against him in court. It's a fun and classic soap move that upsets everybody around them, with the fallout being huge, her being hated by Sonny's daughter Christina, his baby mama Ava, most people in town, and fans. Oh, and she's Sidwell's ex-wife, by the way. I hope they go in this direction. Back in the courtroom, the judge prepared to announce the custody decision. Michael and Willow, both bracing for the worst, knew that whatever the outcome, their family would be changed forever. Portia and Elizabeth, each grappling with their own heartache, sought solace from friends. The emotional fallout from the week's events was only just beginning. Friday, June 13th. This episode was about verdicts and new beginnings. It delivered the long-awaited custody verdict, sending shockwaves through both families. The fallout was immediate. Michael wins full custody. I applaud, literally. And I laugh and then say, damn. When Willow snaps, her breakdown in the courtroom leads to her being hospitalized. I know she loves those kids, but in my arrogant opinion, she literally put Drew first. He is just as controlling and manipulative as Shiloh and the cult. I am glad Nina went off on him at GH. Christina and Cody, meanwhile, took the plunge and formalized their business partnership to seduce Ava. This is recipe for disaster, and I am with Alexis when she told her daughter she had not learned a damn thing from her last disastrous plan that almost took out Rick and Liz. When will Alexis stop defending her? She has not learned anything. Natalia's warning to Sonny hung heavy in the air, foreshadowing legal and personal threats. She went to her son Marco, who cannot be trusted. I am glad she lied to him. As the week drew to a close, the citizens of Port Charles had my head spinning. This week, General Hospital reminded us why we love soaps. Emotional goodbyes, courtroom bombshells, and the ever-present threat of secrets exploding into the open. Lucky's farewell was a masterclass in leaving but not gone. The custody battle showcased our love of high-stakes legal drama, and Natalia's confession to Sonny set the stage for a new round of mob intrigue. Stay tuned, soap fans, because if you thought the secrets in Port Charles were explosive, just wait until you see the drama, truth, and rivalries simmering in Fairmont Crest. Click over now for my week in review of Beyond the Gates.